Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to talk about all of the fragrances that I wore last week. I have some updates from the Dream House of Curio video that I posted, and then I do have an update for a video I haven't posted yet. I did a little haul of like the Walmart $5 Memoir Archives kits, and they had another brand as well this year. So I am gonna include one of those fragrances in here, even though I haven't posted that video yet. But that video will be coming this week. Okay, so let's start with the Dream House of Curio scents that I tested this week. The first one that I tested is this one here called Tarte Au Pêche. And this was the scent out of all of them that I was the most excited to test. And oh my gosh, this fragrance is fantastic. It's like a perfumey, warm, sweet, heavily vanillic peach fragrance. And I don't typically love peach, but this is my favorite peach fragrance I've ever smelled in my life. There is a frangipani note in this, and the combination of the peach and the frangipani is so warm and like delectable smelling. And then with like that heavy dose of vanilla, it's absolutely stunning. I went to town with this. I sprayed like 10 sprays on when I very first applied it. And I didn't need to reapply it, but maybe like 3 or 4 hours later, I sprayed a whole bunch more on because I just wanted to be in this cloud of fragrance. And this is so delicious. It's like fall in a bottle. It's so warm and cozy. It's like a gourmand, but without being like a saccharine sweet gourmand or anything that's like too edible. It's a masterpiece. It is a masterpiece peach fragrance. I can't wait to wear this all throughout the cold seasons. I bet that you could get away with wearing this in the hot weather as well. Like this could probably be a great all year round fragrance just because that frangipani note in it would be so beautiful in the heat. So yeah, I just can't wait to wear this in every season. So anyways, that is the first one. That is Dream House of Curio Tarte Au Pêche. The buy one, get one sale is still going on. I cannot recommend this one enough. If you are a gourmand lover, if you're a vanilla lover, if you like peach, frangipani, warm, spiced kind of fragrances, I cannot recommend this one enough. It is so delicious. So anyways, that is Dream House of Curio Tarte Au Pêche. The next one I wore is this one here called La Folie des Roses from Dream House of Curio. This scent is so absolutely stunning. This, I think, is the first fragrance that I've ever tried from the house that did not work with my skin chemistry. In the bottle, this fragrance is absolutely stunning. This is a rose fragrance. It's got a really beautiful cardamom note. This one also has a tree moss note in it, if I remember correctly. It's got a coconut note in it. It's so beautiful, Peru balsam. It's such a stunning fragrance. I think it's the bay rum in the base that doesn't work on my skin. Bay rum, I've always kind of had an issue with bay rum. Typically, I don't find it in a lot of like feminine leaning fragrances, so I haven't had an issue like coming across it a whole lot. I did test one though. Gosh, I can't even remember the house. It was from a niche house though, and it had a bay rum note in it, and that fragrance didn't work for me as well. So I'm pretty sure that that's the note that is not meshing with my skin. But in the bottle, this fragrance is absolutely stunning. And if you have the skin chemistry for this one, this fragrance is another rose masterpiece. It's stunning. This one is more of like it's a slightly jammy rose. This one's not overly sweet. This one is really like aromatic and beautiful. I love this one. It is a monster too. This thing lasted 24 hours. I smelled like this until I washed it off the next day. I did end up layering like just a plain vanilla fragrance over this to just make it, I don't know, not smell so terrible on me. It wasn't like horrible. It wasn't anything that like made me sick or anything. It was just one of those situations where I was like, ooh, this is just not working with my skin chemistry. I was so sad though, because in the bottle, this is well, you can go back and watch that video and see my reaction to this. It is absolutely stunning. It just is a skin chemistry issue with me. But anyways, that is Dream House Acurio La Folie des Roses, and it is a stunner. Okay, next I pulled out my Bond 007 fragrance. I haven't worn this in a really long time. This is a really, really beautiful, mostly berry fragrance on me. This is like a, I don't know, kind of like a Fruits of the Forest type fragrance. It's sweet and kind of musky. It's kind of like a musky, dark berry scent. It's really beautiful. I do think this is a nice little affordable hidden gem. Yeah, it lasts a really long time too for being such an inexpensive fragrance. I was able to smell this on myself all day, 10, 12, 14, 16 hours. Like it lasted forever. So yeah, that is James Bond 007, a really beautiful fragrance that I have not worn in a long time. Okay, next I wore this one here. This is Michel Germain Sugarful. I wore this on the last kind of warm day that we had, which was day before yesterday, I believe, or maybe a couple days, maybe the day before that. It has gotten very, very cold here now. It is like really cold and raining. It's in the 50s today. It is so strange because that's just, as many years as I've lived here, it still trips me out every year when the weather literally goes from being hot one day to like cold, feeling like winter the next day. It's crazy. But anyways, I wore this fragrance on the last kind of warm day that we had. This smells like sweet tart dust to me. This smells like a bag of candy. I always forget what is in this. It's such a simple fragrance too. It's not anything like groundbreaking. I do think the flower in this is peony. It smells like sweet tart sugar. It's so, so yummy. Such a monster of a fragrance too for being like a sweet, kind of slightly fruity, candy-like fragrance. I can get a good 8, 10, 12 hours out of this. It is very, very long lasting. I only ever have to apply it once. I do overspray quite a bit with this one. I do 10, 12 sprays usually. But it is a super long lasting fragrance. And yeah, I absolutely love this one. So anyways, that is Michel Germain Sugarful. Okay, the next one I wore, this is Van Cleef & Arpels Orchidee Vanille. I had not worn this fragrance in so long, like at least 2 or 3 years. And this is one of my favorite fragrances on the planet. As soon as I sprayed this on, I was like, dude, I remember why I was obsessed with this fragrance. For a couple of years in a row, I was just obsessed with this. I wore it all of the time. You can see I have a huge dent in it. I don't have dents like this in a lot of my fragrances, but I've got a huge dent in this because I used to just wear this like crazy. I foresee this winter being another winter like that, or fall and winter, I should say, where I'm just reaching for this all of the time. It's like a vanilla fragrance. But this has a really, really distinct kind of dark powdery cocoa note in it, but it's like a nutty cocoa because I do feel like this has got almond or something in it. It's got flowers in it. I don't really get flowers. I mostly just get this kind of nutty, dark powdery cocoa vanilla scent that is more of a dry vanilla. It's not it's not a sweet vanilla. It's kind of in the vein of like Queer Beluga from Guerlain or the Wonder Woman fragrance from House of Sillage. It's that kind of a vanilla, but it's totally different and it's very unique smelling. I love it. It's one of my favorite vanillas like in my collection. It's such a stunning, classy fragrance that is a vanilla without smelling like a candle or a cupcake or something edible. It's just beautiful. It's warm, it's cozy, super, super long lasting. I will smell like this for 24 hours, no joke. I know a lot of people have issues with this one as far as performance goes. I don't know how I got so lucky. Usually my skin just eats up perfume, but I got very lucky with this one. This is an absolute monster on me, and I'm so grateful because I just love it so, so much. So anyways, that is Van Cleef & Arpels Orchidee Vanille. It's such a good one. Okay, next I pulled out my Maison Francis Kurkdjian Oud Satin Mood. I had a subscriber send this over to me. This is a 5 ml decant from some like Scent Split or something like that. I love this scent. I really just wanted to wear this because I wanted to kind of compare it in my mind to Nina Ricci, Lex Stays Rose Absolute. And they're so similar. I think I actually prefer the Nina Ricci one a little bit more because the Nina Ricci one is a little tiny bit brighter and a little tiny bit sweeter. So similar to this though, you really like, it's hard to even tell the difference. But I do think that I prefer the Nina Ricci a little bit more than this. But I love this fragrance. This was like so popular, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, maybe like 8 years ago, I can't even remember. It was so popular. It was like blowing up all over social media. Everybody was hyping this fragrance so much. And I think because it was being so hyped back then, I couldn't really enjoy it that much. But I am obsessed with this scent profile now. It's so jammy and syrupy and sweet and dusty and just stunning and warm and cozy smelling. I'm obsessed with this. I think it's gonna be like an Oud Satin Mood, like Nina Ricci Rose Lex Stays fall and winter for me because I cannot get enough of this scent profile. Super long lasting on me too, but I do think that the Nina Ricci actually performs better than the Oud Satin Mood does. So anyways, that is Oud Satin Mood from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. And then last but not least, I wore this. This is one of those $5 gift sets from Walmart. This one is from a brand called Better Fragrance, which is new this year. The other brand, or the other $5 sets are from Memoir Archives, which you guys will see this video, that video this week. But yeah, this one is called Marshmallow Coconut. I saw somebody review this on TikTok, and she was saying that she didn't feel like this was very coconut heavy. I do not agree with that at all. I do think that this is very coconut heavy, but it's not like a sweet coconut. This is more of like an unsweet, like coconut milk kind of fragrance. This one is Peony Blossom, Marshmallow Fluff, and Coconut Milk. I really liked this. Once this was like on my skin, and I did use, this is a hand cream, but I did use it as a body cream. But once this was on, this ended up smelling like cereal milk. So I just smelled like cereal milk, which I don't mind at all. It's really nice. It is like it's more of like a toasted coconut, like a toasted milky coconut. And then a really heavy, like fluffy, marshmallowy vanilla. That's what this smells like. But once it's on, it smells like cereal milk, like sweet cereal milk. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna really love this. I loved the kind of toasty aspect of it. It made it very like fall appropriate, very like cooler weather appropriate. So I really enjoyed this. I used a ton of this fragrance. You can see, I've got another one here, and you can see what it looks like full. It's like full up to the top of the lid, really. So you can see I put quite a dent in this because I kind of used it as like a body spray, or I treated it as a body spray. But let me tell you guys, I got a good 8 to 10 hours out of this. I could not believe how long lasting this was. The other scents that I've had from like last year, they don't last that long. I mean, I'm telling you, they are like 2, 3, 4 hours tops. This one was like a good 8 to 10 hours. I smelled like vanilla toasty coconut cereal milk all day. So I think that that is a steal for $5. I definitely recommend this one if you're into that kind of scent profile. So anyways, that is Better Fragrance Marshmallow Coconut. And that is going to be it, you guys. Those are all of the fragrances that I wore last week. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.